And if giving, if we don't understand what giving really means, we miss out. One of the aspects of giving, projecting outward, is that that same energy you projected out comes back to you. So you're giving to others and you're also giving to yourself, because we're all connected. Everything in existence that lives has a connection. And what we put out, we always give back. Whether you are Christian, you heard that. Whether you're a Buddhist and you heard that. Or whether you just heard it talking to someone. You put out what you give back. What you focus on, that's what you get back. Okay? So in relation to the peace, if you wish to attain more knowledge, more wisdom, more of an understanding of love or giving, whatever it is that you choose, you have to be around and with individuals who already know this, who are practicing this, who are living this. Because you can't get it from individuals who don't live it, who don't breathe it, who don't think it, who don't feel it. So for those of you who have chose to skip past an individual because you felt they were intimidated, you felt that you were intimidated by them, you may have cost yourself a valuable lesson. However, it's not all over, because it will happen again. One thing about the soul's journey is the fact we choose to go through specific things, specific situations, to learn specific lessons, so we can master ourselves, to master living in a certain dimension, a certain way of life. And when we cut ourselves off because we feel that we are inadequate, we feel that we don't have enough, we feel that we have nothing to give, then truly that's the reality that you're going to create. You're going to feel that you're inadequate because you say to yourself that you are inadequate. You're going to feel that you have nothing to give because that's what you are communicating. That's what you're communicating to the electromagnetic atoms and molecules, electrons and neutrons and protons, and those will form your reality. Now, I'm not the sole expert on this. However, through studying words and studying the mind, I have seen a tremendous difference in the past years by switching up my usage of words and changing my mindset, or the way that I approach all things. So we have to contemplate and remember relationships, or potential relationships, or well, any relationship, period. Because a friendship is a relationship. A relationship is how you relate to a ship, a thing, a vessel. Another individual or another life form is a vessel, right? Hence the word relationship. How do we relate to that individual? How do we relate to money? How do we relate to meditation? How do you relate to this and to that? And how we relate, we choose that. We all have something to offer, even if we feel that what we have to offer may be less than what another individual can give us. We all have something to offer. And the moment that you begin to feel and choose that you have nothing to offer, then that's what it's going to be. You're going to close yourself off. You're not going to allow yourself to truly give of yourself to the genuine or the true individuals, and you're going to be tossing away your energy to people who won't appreciate it because they don't know how to. So, for any comments, questions, or whatever, you can leave comments under, in the section where you leave comments. If you don't wish for all of your stuff to be heard or seen by everybody else, send me an email and we can go from there. However, peep and observe the lesson from this, because this has been happening a lot with all of us. No matter what color, what race, what creed, and what level, we've all been doing this. And it's all because of that control thing. When we live in this capitalistic society, where it's all about, I gotta have what I want, if not, you gotta die, or I have to destroy you in order to get it. The energy vibration of that does not aid us, and we have to pay close attention to that, because if we're not careful, we will become that. There's a major atmosphere over every place in the world, and it's important that you know yourself in relation to other things, because if you don't, you may actually embody and become that, and then it will reflect in your home life, it will reflect in your personal life, it will reflect in your relationships, and one day you're going to ask yourself, why can't I have true love? Why can't this and why can't that? You got to look at all the things from when you were young to the present, and the possible future that's formed by the present and the past, and take a look at yourself. Even if you got to put it down on paper, pros and cons, or whatever it is. And if you all choose to do that, and you need some aid with that, I will help in the best way possible. If not, seek someone who can. So that's the end of this particular post. And as I said, leave comments for questions or questions or email. Peace.